Hey everybody, welcome back to Thistle Hill Farmstead. We've got a little bit of a crisis here on the farm today. We woke up this morning and our Keurig coffee maker is not working, and that's not good. So we're gonna take a look at it and see if we can figure out what's wrong with it and get it fixed. So come along with us. So let me show you what it's doing or what it's not doing. We have water in the tank. We have it turned on. The heater is warmed up. You can hear the heater warm up, and then it says ready to brew. So I've got my cup under here. For this example, I don't have a Keurig K-cup in here. I'm just gonna do water through the unit. But what happens, whether you have a cup in it or not, you just press the button and you don't get anything. It starts to try to do the squirty part or punching the cup, and then that's all it does. So there must be something wrong with the pump or the water supply system somehow. So let's get into it and see if we can figure out what's going on. I have it unplugged now, so there's no power to it. We're going to be safe. And I think the water comes through here. It squirts through here and then comes out. So I'm going to try to take this cover off here and see if that gives me access to any of the piping that delivers the water. Again, we're going through this together, so I don't know how this thing is constructed or how it works, but we're going to take a look at it here. Okay, so I've got those two screws loose. I'm not sure how this comes off. Let's see. Let me try to get those screws before I lose them. There's one. And there's the other. And hopefully this little cover will come off here. Yep, there you go. Okay, and it does look like the water comes up through here and then out the bottom here. There seems to be a lot of coffee grounds up here on the top and kind of back in here, so it could use a good cleaning. I'm going to do that. Yeah, look at that. Yes, it could use a good cleaning. I'll check out all of this piping here, make sure everything's working there. It really is probably nothing more than a heater and a water reservoir and a pump to pump the water through. So one of those things is kind of went awry. Let's see if we can figure out what it is. I did spin it around here and move it to the island so I had a little more light and I could see better. You know, I don't know if any of this stuff may be clogged. I don't know how this might come off. I'm going to take these couple of screws out here and just see if this little piece here comes off and see if there's any clogs anywhere. Again, these screws are small and there's a washer there too. Let's just try not to drop those down inside anywhere. And there's some pins back behind here. And I took that cover off that did say caution sharp pins behind it. So just know that there is some pins back here. So I don't want to stick my finger back in there and skewer myself. Oh boy, and there's what I said I didn't want to do. But let's see what this thing does here now. Does this come out? I'm not sure if we have a clog somewhere, maybe. This has a little tiny zip tie here on it. So let me cut the zip tie and then we'll take this piece out. So I've got a set of cutters here. I'm going to cut this little zip tie off. There we go. And I do have a replacement. I have some little baby zip ties, so I'll be able to put that back on. Let's see if we can get this off of here. I think this just will slide off. And then this piece can come out. Now I do see there's some water in there. Okay, let's see. Does this piece pop out of here too? How's that held in? Okay, let's see. All right, so that seems to be free. Just push that through. Nothing else in there really holding it. Okay, so we've got this piece out. And yeah, you see there's a lot of coffee grounds and stuff. I don't know if this might be clogged somehow, but I'm definitely going to clean that up. So let's do that and I'll be back. Can you see all the coffee grounds, by the way? Yeah, there we go. Okay, here we are with a little close-up view. I don't know if you can see or not, that little pin there. See that black part or the black stuff in it? I think that's coffee grounds. And I don't think those are supposed to be there. There you go. You can kind of see it there a little bit. I'm going to try to clean this out. When I was washing it, I was able to blow through that top one, but not this bottom one here. So I tried to blow in that little tube and nothing came through. So I think that is clogged with coffee grounds. So let me clean that out and see if that solves our problem. So here you can see I got it cleaned out and there was definitely coffee grounds in there. So now you can see right through that pin on the top in multiple directions. So that's nice and clean now. I was able to blow through the tube and get air through it, so it was definitely clogged. So I think that's going to resolve our problem. Here I'm doing a little water test. I just turned the water on and just ran some water through, and as you can see now, it's squirting through that nozzle just fine, both of these. So yeah, that's definitely what it was. It was clogged up with coffee grounds, and that was preventing the pump from sending water through to the little K-cup or even out into the coffee mug. So let's put it back together and check it out. I also have some compressed air here, duster in a can. I'm going to take that and kind of spray through here also, just to make sure everything's clear and open. I know we ran the water through it, but this will also kind of dry it out too. And there, you can kind of see right through that now. So that's nice. I think that is exactly what was wrong. It was clogged up. Let me blow this out a bit, and I'm gonna make sure this little tube here is open. Yep, it's open. Okay, everything I believe looks good. Now let's start the reassembly process. I also cleaned out this little base piece that was under here because it was really, had a lot of coffee grounds in it also. So I'm not sure what happened to get all the coffee grounds in there. I don't know if a K-cup had broken and dumped its contents out somehow. But there were an awful lot of coffee grounds in the unit. So maybe that's what caused the issue. Let's put it back together now. And it's going to go back together the same way it came apart, hopefully. So this little piece here will plug onto this, and then of course this goes here. So we just got to thread this back down through. Get that through the hole. Let me see if I can get it through this way and then turn it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Use my screwdriver here to work this thing through. Come on. Just pull it through here. There we go. Okay, we got it through. Now we just got to get it back on this little upright tube. There we go. That looks like it's going on there. This is very flexible tubing. So now that I've got that down that far, I can feel on the bottom that little nipple that's on this black piece is in alignment with this piece that pours out into the cup. So I'll just push that back on there, and then you see all this comes back nicely now. And I'm going to push this down a little bit more because I can see the old dent in the plastic or in the rubber tube there where the zip tie was. So I want to get it back, at least back down that far to get the zip tie back on it. I think that's good. Now let's put some screws back in. Screws and washers. Let's do our first one here. That's all back together, so let's put our little zip tie back around this piece. Let me see if I can just get it started here, and then I will slide it down where it needs to be. There we go. I think that's tight enough. Then we'll just clip it off. Now we just need to put this little piece back on the bottom here. However it goes in. Oh, there we go. Easy enough. And I think it's time to test. Let's see if we can get something through it now. And one final piece to put back on is this cover here. Let's see, it just slides back in here, I believe. It's got two little clips that sit down on top of this. So you get it in there. That was kind of the trick. You have to almost close the unit to get it to line up. So let me open it gently here now to get to the screw locations. If you lift it all the way up, it seems to want to come out off those little posts. Okay, so let's put that there. Okay, let's try it out now. Yes, okay. It's all back together. Let's test it. So I've got water in it. Let's go ahead and turn it on. And we hear it heating up now. And I'm not sure if you can see, it says not ready. So it's just waiting for the heater to warm up. Okay, it says it's ready. Let's put our cup underneath and see if we can get some water through it now. I'm gonna press brew. Oop, I think we have to lift it up to make it think there's a cup in there. Yep, there we go. And brew. And there we go. We got hot water going into the cup now. All right, that seemed to work well. We got our water through now. So all it was just, it needed a good cleaning. We had coffee grounds kind of stuck into the mechanism that pumped the water through. And not sure how that happened, but yeah, that fixed it up. I hope this video helped. If you've got a similar machine that's having a similar problem, just dig into it and see if you can get it cleaned up and get it working again. And if you found this video helpful, as always, we'd appreciate it if you would press that like button. It really helps out the channel, helps the algorithms to drive people to the channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell notification so that anytime we post a new video, you'll get notified.